Well, new video tonight shows the moments of a military jet crash there in Southern California. The fighter jet was carrying 2 service members on board when it crashed into the San Diego Bay this morning. A charter fishing boat was the first on scene and pulled the service members out of the water. Both service members were transported to a hospital. They're in stable condition tonight. The cause of the crash, though, is still under investigation. Well, this latest incident highlighting the growing concerns about flying. All of these crashes are leaving many people on edge, prompting widespread discussions about safety. WCNC Charlotte's Danasia Woodard spoke with officials about those concerns and shares how they're seeking solutions to bring relief to the public's rising fears.
Well, this tragedy impacts a lot of folks, regardless of who you work for or where you are in the world. It's why officials say they're making it their top priority to ensure pilots and flight attendants have all the resources they need available.
Emotions can be across the board.
For many, the hardest parts of flying after a crash isn't the takeoff or the landing, but the silence in between.
So you might think you're okay to come to work and you get there and suddenly you break.
A mental break where the turbulence in the sky is nothing compared to the turbulence in your mind.
We need to get help to people who are directly affected.
Sara Nelson is the president of the Association of Flight Attendants-CWA, and she says the unions have been working hard to assure folks get the help they need.
It was very, very important to have trained EAP and critical incident response representatives who were there in the workplace where people are checking to make sure you're okay, addressing any issues that they have.
Nelson says they're also working to answer questions and get folks the right information to ensure they're not alone.
What are the measures that are being taken at DCA to immediately try to mitigate any risk that we're seeing from this accident, and then supporting that investigation and not coming to conclusions too soon so that we can be very fulsome about getting all the facts, getting the right recommendations, and then fighting to have those be permanent changes for aviation safety.
American Airlines is also sending out support resources to team members across the hub, highlighting resources like free counseling to employees and their families. Steps, Nelson says, are necessary every day going forward.
People need that very clear information about what they can expect, what steps are being taken to stop this from ever happening again.
And if you are an American Airlines employee, we do have a link for resources available on our website. That's WCNC.com. Reporting outside of Charlotte Douglas, Danasia Woodard, WCNC Charlotte.